there are a total of 6 secret hanging pots hiding in the lands of shadow. Yeah, you see there? Secret pot. And if you shoot these pots down, they give you a bell bearing. So that's what we're gonna cover first. Getting those dirty little pots. If there is any more, feel free to tell me where they're at, cause I really want more. Starting at the Cliff Road terminus, you can get here by the main gate cross side of Grace and traveling up the mountainside right here until you reach this point. After you reach this point, just call your good buddy Torrent and head toward this way. That would be the southwest. Jump a little wall here, and there will be a little blood golem guy here. We're gonna need to take him out ASAP before he, kicks our ASS's. You did great, buddy. Thank you. But there's the pot we need. You can just use Margit Shackle or just shoot it down. Either way, you get what you need. String Seller's Bell Bearing. Guess what this lets you buy? String. The next one we're gonna get is right before the Dragon's Pit Cave. So, from the Pillar Path waypoint side of Grace, we're gonna hop on our good buddy Torrent and head this way. Now, if you haven't been this way before, you're gonna get invaded by a little dragon man. And he can be quite tricky if you don't know how to handle him. So, just beware. But as you're going toward this south part of the map, there will be a little pot hanging up here against the cliffside. Just pull out your Margit Shackle and go collect it to get the Herbalist Bell Bearing. The next one we're gonna get is at the Ellick River downstream side of Grace. It's the Grace right before you enter the blue area, the Cerulean Coast. But from here, we're gonna call our good buddy Torrent and run past a little lonely ghost sitting on a rock. And we're gonna parkour down a couple of these little rocks. And there will be a little, rocky bridge here we're gonna jump upon. And this one's really hard to miss because you should have a couple messages sitting down here pointing you to the right direction. Right there. Use a Margit Shackle or arrow and it will break and fall to the ground. We'll call our good buddy Torrent again and quickly run our little aces down there. And collect our third bell bearing. The Mushroom Seller's Bell Bearing 2.
Subscribe.
You fools.
Our next one, we're going to start at the Ellick River Cave side of Grace and work our way up the ravine into this spot right here. This is where we need to go. So we're going to call our little horsey guy once again. And when we reach the crossroads, we're gonna head north. Or northwest to be exact. Now there is a tree spirit thing here that will mess you up. Along with a couple rats and some fly people. So we're just gonna speed it up just a little bit so we can run past all of that. Told you. That guy's a dick. Leave me alone, you tree spirit. Drink. I wish that tree spirit guy would stop following me. I need to look at my map. Make sure I'm in the right spot or headed in the right direction. Okay, here it is. Found the opening, past a bunch of fly men, you know you're going in the right direction. Once you reach this point to where you can't go anymore, you are very close to where you need to be, which is right here. Go pick up your bell bearing to get the Mushroom Seller's Bell Bearing 1. And while we're right here, we can also get the two-headed turtle talisman. So from this spot, we're gonna head this way toward the southeast. And then we're gonna head toward the northwest. Past all these dirty billy goats. And toward that waterfall right there. This is one of the only waterfalls that you can actually go through to actually find something cool. Ow, ow, stop it! But you can pick up the two-headed turtle talisman guarded by those weird bobblehead thingies. Leave me alone! You dicks! Our next bell bearing is quite tricky to get. Starting at the Church District High Road side of Grace, we're gonna head back this way to right after the furnace golem and just in the middle of a big old pack of wolves. We're gonna start heading southeast. And there's gonna be a bunch of wolves in the area, so just keep a close eye on them. You'll see the Wicker Man in the distance, don't worry about him. What you need to worry about is these pack of wolves on this rock here. So go ahead and switch to a weapon where you can take them out easily. The Sacred Relic Sword works wonders in these types of situations. Focus toward the wolf in the middle, and just let them have it. But right here is where we need to be, as you see this bull goat abomination ghost trying to attack it with a spell apparently. But, like I said, you can use Margit Shackle to just knock it down. From here, we're just gonna call our good buddy Torrent again and just run down there. As simple as that. Try not to aggro the Wicker Man if you haven't killed him yet. And we're gonna pick up our Greasemongers bell bearing. The final hanging pot we're gonna go get is quite tricky to get to. So we're gonna start at the storehouse first floor side of Grace. And from here we're just gonna go down this elevator. When you get down this elevator, there will be a fire knight, so clap his cheeks from behind and you should be able to take him out no problem. So after you've taken him out, just run toward the southwest and then turn toward your left here. And there will be a little place you can climb down. Right here. Beware of the vulgar militiamen. They're really vulgar. But we're gonna head toward the waterfall area and there will be another ladder we can climb down. When you get to the bottom of this ladder, there will be a painting here you can pick up to get an ancient dragon's form when you find that painter. And although this looks like a dead end, you can either attack this wall or you can use Margit Shackle to reveal a hidden door. And from here, we're just gonna go down until we can't anymore, until we find a coffin, and we're just gonna climb in like the dirty hoo-haws we are. After getting out of the coffin, we're just gonna haul ass toward this way and activate this grace right here. And now we're just gonna haul ass toward the southeast because there's a couple furnace golems in this area. Or Wicker Man, or whatever you want to call them. They can be defeated. And that guy can be woken up if you throw a hefty furnace pot into his skull. Even though he doesn't have a skull. Into his cage. You know? You know what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna head toward this way. Toward the waterfall. And we should stumble upon a grace here real soon. Yeah. We're gonna activate this grace. and then we're gonna hop on torrent, and then we're gonna run for it. We're gonna have to jump in a few areas here because there are some gaps, like right here. You will fall to your doom. And right here. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna go toward the right here. Yeet! And we're gonna head toward the southeast, and there will be a drop where we can activate another grace, which would be right here past all of these flymen. And we're going to activate this as fast as we can before we get swarmed by all those fly peoples. And from here you can actually see the pot, just hanging right there. So we're going to use a Margit Shackle to knock that down. Then we're going to call Torrent once again. And there should be some gravestones right here on the side of the mountain that we can just climb down. And we're going to climb down toward the northwest, because if we climb down the other way, we will miss this place entirely. But there's our final bell bearing. The Moldmongers bell bearing. If you head toward the northwest, where you pick that up, you can pick up the Dryleaf set. If this video has helped you, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, have fun, my dudes.
Did you enjoy this video? Consider subscribing to the main channel at Mr. Nobody Elden Souls, where it's more focused on invading. Or the second channel at Nobody Elden Things, where its focus is on helping and will be the main hub for invading for dummies. Subscribe to both and I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the Mayor of Froggytown.